Yo, what is going on, you search and destroy savages? It's your boy Tupac, back again today, and with something a little bit different. This isn't no try-hard sweaty, this is me just being a bit fun, and yes, it might be a bit scumbaggy, but I was having some fun doing it. I've tried a few guns with FMJ attachment in this game, and not many of them worked very well, and I find by far this is the best, choice of action for going for wall bangs. So I got the Gorgon today, and with the scumbag class of the century. Anyway, with this gameplay, it's not the best gameplay I got with the Gorgon today. I was messing around the Gorgon with a bit today. I was actually having a bit of fun with it. But I ended up getting a hater, but I'll upload that one at a later date. This is just the one where I got the most wall bangs and had the most fun. Literally half this game was just messing around trying to shoot kids through the wall. It was good fun at the time anyway. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about this game and whether I think it's the best Call of Duty to date, whether I think it's the worst Call of Duty of that to date. Just my general overall opinions on this game. Now, I know this is all personal preference and all you guys are going to have different views. Some of you guys might think I'm retarded, but literally I just want to go over and tell you guys my opinions on this game. Now, there's many things involved in making a good Call of Duty and a COD that we all enjoy. There's gun balance, maps, time to kills, the general overall skill gap in the game, whether it's fast pace, whether the score streaks are good, all these stuff come together to determine whether we like or don't like the game as a whole. This Call of Duty, we'll start off with Black Ops 3, everybody's played this game enough by now, I'm pretty sure, to have an informed opinion whether they like or dislike this game. Now let's start off with some of the things that make a Call of Duty good, and this is what Treyarch have nailed. Gun balance, the first thing. You can use any gun in this game, whether be it LMG like I'm doing right now, SMG, AR, and literally every weapon in every class I'm 100% sure is viable in this game. You can pick up any gun in this game and do well with it. There's no insanely overpowered guns. For a period of time the Vespa was definitely that insanely overpowered gun, but they nerfed that one down. And there's better guns, that's the same with every COD, the M8, the XR2, the VMP, the Cuda. There's slightly better guns, but there's no gun that can't compete with that. Say they've got a Cuda, get a VMP out and you'll compete with them very easily. All the guns can compete with each other, which is what makes gun balancing so good and why this COD's nailed it better than, I'm pretty safe in saying this game has nailed gun balancing better than any COD to date. I'd love to hear an argument if any of you guys think any different, because let's start with Infinity Ward in MW3. ACR, MP7 and PP90 dominated every other weapon. There was weapons in each category that were completely and utterly useless. What was that SMG, that little one, I think it was a PM9, completely useless. It had a high fire rate and no damage, no range, and no clip size, and recoiled like all hell. It was an assault rifle, the CM901, that was just completely terrible as well. That game was dominated by the MP7, PP90 and ACR. That's all you saw. But in this game, you can start a lobby and you cannot judge what weapons are going to be used. You can't determine that. Literally in this game, it could be 6v6 of everyone using a different gun. That's how well they've done it. That's definitely something I got to praise Treyarch for. Now with the maps in this game, there are some differing opinions, I know. If you're a Respawn player, you might have a different opinion than me coming from Search and Destroy. The maps play out differently in Respawn as they do Search and Destroy. But literally I don't even think there's a complete dud map. It's not a map comes up that someone selected a late join and I'm oh no, it's this map. That map for some people would be Metro. I don't even mind Metro. I can get my SMG out and push mid and get in their faces and they'll all be using assault rifles and just quite easily dominate the lobby. I have nothing bad to say about the maps in this game coming from a Search and Destroy player. I know some of you Respawn guys might say these maps are too open and some of them are pretty dodgy and the DLC maps are being bad, but coming from a Search and Destroy perspective, I think they've done a pretty good job on maps in this game. Now, I also want to talk about time to kill, and at this point you guys are probably thinking I'm sucking on Vonderhaar's left testicle, but that is not the case at all. I will get into the negatives because there are some in this game, just the same as every Call of Duty. Now let's talk about time to kill, and I think it's pretty good in this game. It's not too fast, it's no Call of Duty Ghost, you have to pre-aim around every corner or you're going to get insta-melted. or like a Remington, a Vector, like them sort of weapons. Like the time to kill is pretty balanced in this game, to where the fact if someone has bad aim, you got the chance to turn on them. But that being said, also there's like a high amount of aim assist in this game, like even more so than Black Ops 2. Like you'll see your weapon dragging around corners, like jumping up. So I'm not happy with the amount of aim assist in this game, but oh well. Like that decreases the skill gap somewhat, especially with a flinch and like the randomness in gunfights in this game. But time to kill, they did a pretty good job on, I do have to say. A couple other things I wanted to mention was I reckon they've nailed the movement in this game. Like it makes the game fast paced. Like I know some people are like, oh, it's not fast paced, there's campers. There's campers in every COD. Like it's just a sad matter of the fact there's always going to be campers. Now score streaks are also pretty good in this game, and there's some rumours that there might be a couple added, which I would love for to be true, because the raps don't go wolf. If there was a score streak to be added to this game, what would you guys want it to be? I'd like to hear. Anyway, let's get into some negative things about this game. One of the negative things I'll say off the top of my head is high caliber. Like, need I say more? Like, if you guys haven't watched my bullshit moments video that I did like a couple days ago, go back, watch that right now. You have to see it. Anyway, also the flinch, like I've said it 1,000 times, like the flinch in this game, dude, like you'll have better accuracy than someone, be aiming at their head, they start aiming at your foot and your flinch throws your shot over the top of their head and they win the gunfight because of their foot accuracy. Anyway, it's getting towards the end of the gameplay, so I'd like to just say, overall, I think they've done a brilliant job on this COD, and it could be one of the best CODs to be ever made. Like, we'll have to wait a bit longer to see for sure, but everything they've added, Von der Hart's done a brilliant job. We got to give him a hand of applause for that, surely. Anyway, everyone's going to have a different opinion, I know for a fact, because, like, generally your first COD's your favourite COD, like the COD you did the best in, but they've done a brilliant job, and this COD could most definitely be the best COD to date.